Hi guys, welcome to another training session with Coach Charlie. So another soft practice session for me today. This actually, I've gone through most of the first game because there was a couple of kids just bowling beside me earlier in the beginning of the first game and a couple bowling on the right of me. So they just left, so slightly less people. Still pretty populated bowling alley, so still got a lot of people. I don't know whether there's like too much noise in the background. If there's too much noise, I might decide not to upload this. So we shall see. So what I'm working on today is actually more on my ball speed. Maintaining my ball speed at the same time trying to like get my arm to be more relaxed. So let's do a little bit of 3-step drill here. Yeah, recently, the last session, which was not recorded on camera, I've been working on my ball speed. But I've noticing I slide too far, keep going to the foul line. I step like 1.5 feet away from my usual standing approach and I still foul. So I've been sliding a lot more while trying to like generate more body momentum, generate more forward momentum. And the forward momentum is making me slide a lot more than I usually do. Okay, so today we'll see whether I can change that. Maybe I have to change my sole. Let's see. Right, maybe I want to change my sliding sole here. So what I've been using now has been a Dexter S5 for the front slide. Maybe I'll just change it to a Dexter S2 and see whether it helps to reduce the amount that I slide. So test it out first. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does reduce. Okay. Lift my trailing leg up. I'll lift my trailing leg up for balance. Okay, let's try with the ball. That was a cross socket strike. Brooklyn. Yeah, I don't know whether it's because I'm sliding more or the approaches are getting a little bit more slippery. As I've been working on my 3-step drill, it seems that my footwork speed has increased. So that could result in me sliding more as well, since I generate more forward momentum. I mean, the good thing is that it fixed my objective that my ball speed has increased. Okay. Solid 10. So I'm also working on trying to relax my swing a lot more. But at the same time, a few things I'm working on. Relaxing my swing, but yet being able to generate like forward roll while relaxing my swing as well. Because in the previous session, I was struggling to get forward rotation on my shot. Like how I hold the ball goes a little bit back up. Like how I hold the ball was making me generate a lot more axis rotation than what I normally wouldn't want to. So, shall see. Let's try that again. 3-step drill. Try to generate like more forward rotation. try my best to rest my arm. Somewhat forward, I turn the ball a little bit. That was like negative axis tilt. So anyway, for positive and negative axis tilt, I've been doing a lot more research on my own. Generally speaking, if you want to generate like, let's see how it can capture on the camera. If you want to generate like positive axis tilt, your fingers has to be on the inside of the ball during release. So something like this. Fingers has to be on the inside so that when you rotate the ball, the axis rotation will be on the upside. If you are doing negative axis tilt, if you are getting negative axis tilt as two-hander, most likely it's because your hand is going to the right of the ball and then you're pulling up on it when your fingers are on the outside of the ball, on the right side of the ball for a right-hander. And then you can see that when you rotate this way, the axis, the so-called the positive axis point will be pointing below and you get negative axis tilt. Generally speaking, I think the negative axis tilt is still alright, but if you're having a negative axis tilt, I think your ball motion is a little bit more angular and less arcing as compared to a bowler with positive axis tilt. Try my best to relax my arm. Can't really get control of the slide. I feel like I'm losing control during my slide. Yep. For those bowlers who are interested in me putting a tape on the ball, it's for me to look at my axis rotation and ref rate as well. Yeah, because my ball doesn't have any. It's old radical reacts to. So the color scheme is such that the driller gave me blue inserts as well. So I really couldn't see the axis rotation of the ball. And when I'm trying to like practice my axis rotation, that's kind of troublesome. So I want to put a tip on my PAP, my positive axis point, so that I can read my axis rotation as I throw my shots. Okay, so that's somewhat positive axis tilt, slightly positive. Okay, I can go into 5 steps full approach. See how it goes. Try my best to relax my arm. But to generate the ball speed, I'm also working on relaxing my arms yet accelerating the downswing. Relaxing my arm yet accelerating the downswing when my ball is going forward to get the extra, so that to get that extra ball speed and rotation. Okay, let's not skip my spares. I think I'll work on my left side spares today. But I remember in my previous session I was actually struggling with my left side spares. Try my best to relax my position. Yeah, I'm dropping my ball actually. Ooh. I'm also having pain in my right, I don't know what you call it, the ligaments between the front part of the leg, front part of the feet, where that part which is facing up, like right in front of the ankle. So I'm having some pain in the ligaments area. Yeah, it was okay the morning when I went out for work. But all of a sudden, when I went back home, rested, sat down on my computer for like a few hours playing games, and now when I came out of home for practice, it hurts. So I'm not too sure what's happening, but it's not the first time that I got that injury there in my ligaments. It's all like my foot area. Yeah. So that is more quite forward, right? I have a little bit of axis tilt, but that is almost, that's as forward as I can make it go. That's about 5 degrees, 10 degrees, 5 degrees of axis rotation. Really forward. Wall Street eyes, I think, is decent. Okay, not too bad. So as forward as I can make it go. Need to check whether I'm fouling. Yep. So I'm gonna check the location of my feet at the foul line. See whether I'm fouling after every shot. Okay. Just move 5 boards to the right. I'm generating a lot more forward axis rotation. A lot less axis rotation. Yeah, ball doesn't come in. Okay, I'm not fouling. That's good. Landed about 2 cm away from the foul line, very close. So the ball doesn't even come back with so little axis rotation. So I can move a little bit more right. Move another 5 right, see what happens. So ideally this should go cross pocket. Let's see. Try my best to relax my arms. Relax my arms as holding the ball. Oh, I missed. No, I missed left. I'm actually lucky that my ball didn't overreact because of how little axis rotation I give it. Yes, as forward roll as I can make it go. So it's really forward roll by looking, you can see the PAP positive axis point is directly facing the left side. It has a little bit of axis tilt though. There's my fingers. I'm releasing the ball with my fingers a bit to the inside of my body. Okay, so let's stand at, let's have my left feet at 21. Okay, and try my best to relax my arm. Okay, it went where I wanted it to. It went a bit high. So I can either move right or I can send it out a little bit more. Let's see whether I can make this spare. Okay, I can. So today I've been changing my ball placement a little bit. I'm going a little bit faster, like rather than going up down. In the previous session, my ball placement goes a little bit up before I let it go down. Today I'm just letting it go down straight away. I'm eliminating the up motion to try and speed up my ball placement a bit and see whether it can match up with my feet a bit better. Because I'm trying to speed up my footwork, and I noticed that if I slow down my ball placement too much, I slow down my swing, And if I slow down my swing, my feet actually slows down as well, which is not what I want, because I want to speed up both my footwork, so I also need to keep my swing fast. Okay, let's have a little bit of launch angle. Let's see whether I can generate some launch angle. Okay, I'm trying to look at about 10 at the break point and about 13 at the arrows. Okay, I missed my break point by 2 actually. Went to about board 8 at the break point. But because of the forward rotation, it doesn't come back. Okay, let's see if we can make this spare. So I'm standing the same location as I spare my pin 7s, but obviously I changed my target. Oh, got chance. Nope. Oh right, I made it. The pin 7 messenger actually helped me spare that. But that was not what is intended. I'm trying to actually go cross pocket. That means send my ball to the left of pin 1. So that pin 1 goes into pin 7 to spare it. Yeah, looks like to get my ball to come in, I will need to generate some excess rotation. Okay, I'm gonna stand a bit more, another 2 to the right. So let's see if we can go 11 at the arrows, 8 at the break point. Yeah, I got 11 at the arrows. Actually, you got about 9 at the break point. Not too bad. But the ball went high actually. So routine, spare 6-10, try and get, I relax my arms. I'm aiming at 22 at arrows. Yep. Routine. Yeah, I think I prefer this placement a lot more. Rather than going up and letting the ball come down, which delays my swing timing, I'm just letting the ball go, the placement go straight down, straight away. And that speeds up my swing. It feels more in sync with my footwork. So I'm still trying to relax my arm swing though. Same spot. So 11 at the arrows, probably 8 at the break point. No, I missed it, missed left. Here about 12 at the arrows. Ended up at, wow, what? 14 at the break point? 13 at the break point? I think 14 at the break point, just left. It's not a clean game. My first frame was open. Would have hoped for a clean game. Yeah, this is a difficult spare actually. Pin 3, right? Try my best. Relax. Yeah, I missed it. It's a difficult spare. I have to hit 24 at the arrows to get my pin 3 with a plastic ball from where I'm standing. Okay, still trying to make this work. Okay, let's try something else. I'm gonna send it to board 5. Break point at 5 board. And I'm gonna aim at least like 10 at the arrows. Okay, that worked. That didn't end up 5, like 7 or 8 at the breakpoint. About 10 at the arrows, I think 11 at the arrows. So send it a bit further right to the breakpoint so that it uses the sort of like the dry on the right to make the ball turn and come back. Let's try that again. Okay, so I stand at 22 with my left feet. Same thing. Let's aim at 7 at the breakpoint, 11 at the arrows. Wow. That split. Did I foul? I think I fouled for a foul. Ball went like pocket. You almost had the legendary split 5, 7, 10. Almost got 5, 7, 10. To me, it seems like the ball rolled out because of how little axis rotation it has. Is this a makeable spare? I'm not sure. Never tried to make this. It's going to be difficult. Yeah, I got pin 5. I ended this game with 167. So not a great score, but it's okay. Because I'm still testing out what kind of area can I play if I were to play forward rotation. Obviously, I'm trying to get used to my current ball placement, my ball placement motion, and my longer approach, because I am actually standing like 1.5 feet away from the front dots, which is where I usually go. Also trying to go on relaxing my swing. Whoa, I missed way right. That was way right. And up a little bit. Why the arrows? 9 at the arrows. And now like 5 at the breakpoint, but because it's so dry on board 5 to board 3, you actually put back. I don't know whether I can spare this as right ball. Let's try. Okay, so I'm shifting about 5 watts. Right. Yeah, I got it. Threw it straight down 5-5. The ball hooked early at 5-5 because for this condition, board 5 has like almost no oil. I think from board 3, board 3 to 1 has 0 oil, I think. And then there's very little oil on boards 4 and 5. So if the ball hits 5 without too much ball speed and without too much launch angle, it should hook. Let's try this again. Can I hit 7 at a break? Nope, let's try again. Let's try again. Yeah, so they end up at like 4 at the breakpoint. About 4 at the breakpoint. It's way right. I need to see where I'm landing actually. This is pin 2, right? Let's try and get cross pocket again. Make the ball go cross. So let me just throw it down 5-5. I give it more axis rotation actually. That was about 30 degrees of axis rotation. Because I turned my hand a little bit late. Maybe kind of subconsciously. Kind of missed left, I think, which caused me to turn. hit my target again. Okay, I'll just relax my arm. Yeah, that's kind of where I wanted it to go. So that's about 11 or 12 at the arrows. 7 to 8 at the breakpoint. That's where I wanted it to go. But yeah, this axis rotation just isn't cutting it. See, there's too much forward roll. It's not entering the pocket at a good angle. So there might be time for me to change axis rotation after I make this spare though. Okay, got it. 7. Target there was 12 at the arrows, with pin 7 being the other point of my line. And you can see that I go forward roll on all my spare shots to make the spare ball hook as little as possible. Okay, now let me try and generate a little bit more axis rotation. Let's see whether I can control this. It'll be a challenge. That's for my ball control. Good practice as well. So I'm gonna separate my ring finger and my middle finger a little bit more. Get my fingers a little bit to the inside of the ball. Go for the same angle. Yeah. You can see I missed right, but this time the ball snapped a lot more, hooked a lot more, because I gave it a little bit more axis rotation. That was maybe like, I'm not sure myself, but about 10 to 15 degrees of axis rotation. Okay, so my challenge today will be to maintain that 10 to 15 degrees of axis rotation. See whether I can get some decent strikes. To spare, straight on at 54. My spare ball inserts feel like they're a little bit too tight. Yeah, I actually feel my fingertips going numb when I'm holding my spare ball during my stunts. So it might be time for me to change my spare ball inserts. Okay, where am I standing? Here. I'm standing at 22. Try and increase a little bit. Still go for 7 at the break point. I overhooked. Okay. So I hit my target actually. 12 at the arrows, 7 at the break point. Ball overhooked with about, I think there was about 15-20 degrees of axis rotation. Yeah. So what I needed to do was to go a little bit deeper. Stand a bit more left with my feet. Let's pick up this difficult spare first. I've always struggled with this spare. Let's see whether I can make this. Yeah, I can. Slow down my ball speed a lot though. Clean game so far. Managed to make all my spares after 5 frames. Okay, let's go about 5 boards deeper with my left foot. So let's stand at 25 plus 2, so it's about 27. And I would have the same, hold the ball in the same way, get about 15 to 20 degrees of axis rotation. Thought it was a strike though. I ended up about 8 at the break point. So I need to go maybe send it a little bit more right. Maybe I needed to go like 7 or 6 at the break point. See whether I can pick up this pair first. Nope. Missed it. It didn't feel right when I stopped my slide. Maybe I can hold my ball a little bit lower during my ball placement. See whether it feels better. Okay, so again I'm standing at 27. Trying my best to relax when I can. Yeah, I couldn't get it to 7 at the break point. It was about 10 at the break point. Okay, let's see if I can get at least 2 of them and relax. Nope. The way I'm holding the ball during my stance feels very weird. It's an issue with two-handers is I can't really get a good grip on the ball because you don't have your thumb in it. So how we hold the ball during the stance, how we position our stance actually affects what angle we hold the ball at. Let's try it again. Okay, finally got it. Oh man, I stepped on the foul line. Finally sent it to my break point, but I think it didn't generate enough axis rotation, so it didn't come back. Let's see if I can pick up pin 7. I just relax. Okay, got it. Yeah, I didn't foul. You foul this time. Finally got my target at the break point, but couldn't generate the axis rotation I wanted. So the ball didn't come back. Let's try again. Yeah, again it went too forward. Went too forward. I was too little axis rotation again. Let's see if I can spare this time. I'm gonna stand at 6 at the approach. Let's on. Nope. We missed it. try and get the axis rotation again. I mean, I'm hitting my target at the break point, but I'm not generating the axis rotation that I want. This one looks better. I think I fouled. Yeah, so I'm able to generate light. How was that? 30 degrees of axis rotation, a bit too much. It went cross pocket. We missed the right as well. Let's try it again. Stand at the same spot. Yeah, they had a little bit of rotation. That's foul though. Almost foul. Yeah, so that had the axis rotation I wanted. But it's still going too sharp. Maybe it was a little bit more axis rotation than I wanted. But I don't know how to generate less though. Okay. Got the spare, that's good. Okay, I ended up this game with a 155. Obviously not a good game. But still trying to like get that axis rotation. I'm trying to make my axis rotation a little bit more consistent, like trying to get the maybe 20 degrees of axis rotation. Can I do that for full 5 set approach? Let's try again. It's not bad. Yeah, I got my target at the break point. It's not bad. That's about 20 degrees of axis rotation. 20 to 30, I think. And I hit about 7 at the break point. Let's try that again. The problem is getting this consistent. Okay. Yeah, they had about they had about 20, 30 degrees axis rotation, but I missed the target at my break point. I missed left. Okay. Oh, I fouled again. Man. Yeah. Been sliding a lot more than I want to, and it's making me foul. Okay. So I have to address the fouling issue. I'm fouling way too much. Maybe smaller first 2 steps, right? Let's try it. Let's see whether it stops me from fouling. Let's take smaller first 2 steps. See whether it helps. Or later I could stand a little bit further back. But let's just try smaller first 2 steps. Yeah, it's too foul though. My sliding too much. Do that again, smaller first 2 steps. So now I'm not really looking at my target, just trying to focus on my slide. Smaller first two steps. Relax my hands. So I'm focusing now is just generating about 30 degrees of axis rotation and focusing on my slide. That means trying to walk smaller first two steps so that I don't foul. So that I don't foul my shots and cross the foul line. Nope, it's left. Oh, barely made it left. That's no good. Yeah, I will change the inserts for my spare ball. I think the inserts, either they're coming out of the ball or they're expanded. Or maybe they become too hard. Yeah, I think the inserts became too hard. Change them. Okay, so walk smaller first two steps. Generate about 30 degrees of axis rotation. Okay. I didn't foul. That's good. That is good. Yeah, after this practice session, I'm gonna change the inserts for my spare ball. I think they are too hard. They're making my fingers feel numb when I grip the ball. Okay, hit my target. Good spare. Walk smaller first two steps. Smaller first two steps. Up, this is my target again. Lost balance. Lost balance during release. Lost balance during the slide actually. Not too sure why I lost balance, because I did lean to the right. Oh. Yeah, definitely missed. Hit about 23 and a half at the arrows. It was hit about 22. So again, my focus is on walking small first two steps and releasing the ball at about 30 degrees axis rotation and not fouling. Okay, I didn't foul. Yeah, so after the end of every shot, I've been looking down at my feet to see whether I'm fouling. So I'm not really paying attention to where my ball is going at the break point. Yeah, the problem is inconsistent slides, man. Like the center of the approach feels smooth, but the sides of the approach feels tacky. And it causes major issues when trying to throw my corner spares, especially my pin 7. Because like the right side of the approach there is a little bit more tacky, center is smooth. Left side, I think the left gutter is also a little bit tacky. Because the technicians at the lane center, right, they usually will only polish or like they will smooth. They will kind of wax and clean the center of the approach, but they seldom wax and clean like the gutter regions. Because very few bowlers actually touch those areas of the lane. But I do. So in this case, they didn't even wax. Like probably the 10 board to the right of the 10 board, they didn't wax it, so it feels very rough. The approach feels very sticky there. Okay, same. Just gonna focus on not fouling. Okay. Oh, just to set small. Okay, I didn't foul. Goes to cross pocket. I didn't foul. I think I generated the correct axis rotation, but yeah, I didn't foul. I didn't hit my target obviously, but what's important is that I didn't foul. Okay, right now can I look at my target again? So I spent a decent number of shots looking at my feet. Okay, let's try and hit my target this time. Nope, immediately misled. But I didn't foul, that's good. Yeah, it's probably it's sending out also. Couldn't send it out. Whoa, barely made the pin 10. That was almost a backup shot. Yeah, axis tilt but forward roll. Okay, let's see if I hit. Spot 7 at a good point. Missed it. What was our board 8 at a good point? It's really curving too much. I'm gonna go further left. Let's go further left on the approach. Same axis rotation if I can. Same target. Spot 7 at a good point. Missed it again. I missed it. And also made the ball go with more forward rotation than what I wanted. So not fail on both sides of the execution. Fail on the axis rotation and the target. So I managed to get the strike. So now I'm standing at about 32 with my feet. Trying to get the ball to go 7. Yeah, back out to where I wanted it, but wow, the reaction was so violent. I might have to forego that angle. Ball snaps way too much from bot 7. Ended the game with 183. Missed like 2 spares, 1 spare, and missed like 1 spare. Because if not, it wouldn't have been a 183. Okay, I have to abandon that big point. Go a little bit. Let's go to bot 10 at a big point. 32. This one went well. I actually hit my target at bot 7 at the breakpoint, but yeah, maybe I think I need to reduce exploitation a bit. Let's see if I can repeat that. That one seemed like a little bit less exploitation. Okay. So the way I place my ball definitely does affect my accuracy. It's a rough spare. Let's go with my strike ball, but send it with forward rotation. Let's see whether we can make it with this spare with a strike ball. But send forward rotation. Oh, we got it. Yep. Good spare. Made the correct choice. So I send the ball with more forward rotation. It's a foul. A little bit of axis tilt. I couldn't control my axis tilt at this point. But that had like 0, maybe 5 degrees of axis rotation. Okay, again. So I'm just standing at 32. But I'm gonna reduce. Okay, I'm gonna change my ball placement a bit. Yeah, so a little bit better accuracy if I lift my ball up a little bit during my ball placement. Kind of delays the swing a bit, but it gives me better accuracy. Try my smash up. Left foot. Left foot is hurting. But it wasn't hurting from bowling, it was, I don't know why it was hurting. You get it though. Ball rotation to my spares. Okay, so I'm gonna lift the ball a little bit during my ball placement. That means when I walk my first 2 steps, I'm gonna lift the ball a bit before I let it go down. It seems to delay my swing a tad bit, but it seems to give me slightly better accuracy because I'm hitting my target with this ball placement. Yeah, I'm hitting my target. But this one had not enough axis rotation, so it didn't come back. At about maybe 5 degrees axis rotation, not enough. I think I needed 10 to 15. At least 15 to 20, I think, degrees of axis rotation. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oiling machine crossing through. So I'm gonna stand at 25 for this one, and let's see if I can put like about 15 degrees of axis rotation. Not enough axis rotation. Still standing at 32. Hit my target. I've hit about 8 at the break point, but I'm getting it too much axis rotation. That's about 45 degrees of axis rotation. Yeah, it is difficult getting my axis rotation consistent. It is difficult. Okay, hit my spares, which is good. Trying to relax my arms. Missed my break point. Missed my break point left. Yeah, now my timing is kind of inconsistent. Like my ball placement timing is kind of inconsistent because kind of confused whether I should lift it up or should I just lay it down with my ball placement. Try and go straight. Okay, now they're approaching on the right side of the lane. myself out. Misled. Wonder if I should go a bit deeper today. Let's give it a try. This entry angle looks okay. Sparring is good. Practicing spinner on the other side. Not enough ball speed though. Nope, way too far right. So gonna go cross pocket with this. Oh, miss left. Ooh, ended the game 152. Wow, 3 missed passes, that's a lot. Okay, gonna end today's practice session. Because I have people to the right of me. So that's it. See you guys next time.